Hey, thanks for clicking on this video. My name is Zach, and I'm a lifelong reader and lover of all things science fiction, fantasy, comics, manga, personal development, and everything in between. Today, I just wanted to share a brief thoughts and reflection on Eckhart Tolle's A New Earth. I just finished this a week ago, can't stop thinking about it, and just like when I've read The Power of Now, I also still can't stop thinking about The Power of Now months later, and I feel this next work in Tolle's kind of philosophy, it just expands on those ideas, and it was a great follow-up. So not to get too teaching what you should take away from a New Earth, but I think this is definitely worth reading and checking out if you've read The Power of Now. So The Power of Now was a book that really resonated with me in my kind of mindfulness journey and in my meditation mindfulness practice of learning more about myself, and that you're not your thoughts, and that we all should be living in that present moment. So like Tolle says in The Power of Now, the present moment is all there is. There is no past because it's in the past. There's no future yet because it hasn't happened yet. We only have the present, and it teaches us to be more mindful, more grounded. And it's a great way to kind of think about life and mindfulness and a state of consciousness. So A New Earth expands on that, I felt. So that's what I got from this book, is that it's maybe like The Power of Now 2.0, that it really just expands on the idea that Tolle talked about in The Power of Now with the ego, the pain body, awareness. That awareness is the tool to escape mental suffering. And in the New Earth, that awareness is the path to collective transformation of human consciousness. So this idea was kind of expanded on also with the pain body, that in The Power of Now, it's more individual, but here in the New Earth, he's talking more on a collective experience of the pain body and consciousness, and how it kind of all relates to relating with each other. So he still talks about ego, and that was a big topic of A New Earth, that ego is how you identify the mind and your thoughts. But the ego in A New Earth is more on role, social identity, and cultural conditioning. So this is, just the, like I said, 2.0 version of The Power of Now. So I found it very insightful, but again, it's packed with anecdotes, teachings, and learnings in that style from The Power of Now. And I really like that style, having read recently a couple other books on consciousness and mindfulness, like Sam Harris's Waking Up, in the between, after reading Power of Now, Michael Singer's Untethered Soul, which all deal with similar ideas of ego, consciousness, and mindfulness. But the way Tolle writes in these books, it's very a mentoring kind of approach that he does. And I really resonate with that. And I found it more approachable and more applicable to me, because he'll give a teaching, but then also give an example. And usually the examples are in kind of a secular way, that he'll sometimes use an example of like a teaching of Jesus, but then next paragraph, he'll talk about a teaching from Zen Buddhisms, because the ideas and the concepts aren't tied to one denomination or one religion. It's just your mind, and your mind detached from any other attachments like a particular religion or a thought pattern, because it's observing the mind, observing the ego. And in The New Earth, he really delves deep on letting go of that ego as identification, that we're not. I think the best example that just comes to mind as I'm recording this is emotions. So saying I'm hungry, you're not hungry. You have a feeling of hunger maybe, but you're not hungry itself. There's no ego identification of hungriness. So it's those kind of concepts, and then it kind of boggles my mind sometimes. I'm trying to explain this. I'm not as eloquent as Eckhart Tolle's, but it's ego identification with a particular personality trait or like that. That's the kind of the core concepts that I took away, and what I need to work on. That we're not our thoughts. We're not these identifications and ego driven, that I'm so and so type of person, that we're just a mind observing these emotions and these thoughts and feelings. So I don't want to give too much into this, and I'm kind of wrapping this up now, but I thought it was a great book. I really, really, really enjoyed it, and it's one of those books, again, talking about secular teachings and not to kind of put anyone too much on a pedestal as a guru, but I believe these books are books that you can come back to and read again. And as you grow in your own practice of mindfulness, whatever that may be, that it's great to refer to The Power of Now or A New Earth for kind of that grounding, teaching, and re-examination of where you are on your own mindfulness journey. So do check out A New Earth and The Power of Now. I thought it was a great read, and it's something I will return to again. It's on my, read again list and check out again list. So thanks for watching, and, have a great day.